Hello all. I was going to do a long series of videos on the World War III possibilities, but really I think we can do it much simpler because I hate this stuff. I can't stand reading it and studying it. It just makes no sense. It's like reading an insane person's diary or something. But let's go over to the board and I'll show you what insanity is going to happen. All right, I don't need to really explain this in detail, so I'm just going to make it real obvious. Okay, let's put the US here, Russia here, the Ukraine is here, Canada's here, Mexico's here. Okay, so what the US wants to do is arm the Ukrainian rebels, which are right here. They are saying that Russia is arming the other side. I have to ask, why is the US getting involved with this whatsoever? It's a very small conflict within the confounds of Russia, and Russia has been like this for years, and sometimes Russia isn't like this. But as far as Russia taking over Russia, I mean, why is the US involved? The Peace Prize Nobel winner Obama, the US president, wants to arm the US rebels that are going to fight the Russian rebels. Absolute insanity. Why is this insane? US, Russia. So we're going to arm a country right here. This country is a nuclear power with thousands of nuclear warheads. So is this one. Let's say this war starts getting bigger and starts to go into Russia, and Russia feels insecure that the US is invading Russia. What do you think Putin is going to do? He's going to do the same thing Obama would do if it was in reverse. He's going to take his nuclear weapons and shoot them over to the US and their allies, both in Germany, in Japan, Asia, the US, Canada. I don't think they'll mess with South America, since they're just staying out of everybody else's business. It's just between the US getting in Russia's business and thinking that what is so incredibly frustrating is that this Nobel Peace Prize winner thinks he can win a nuclear exchange. He actually thinks that. He thinks that the US can beat Russia in a nuclear exchange. If that isn't insanity, I don't know what is. Neither country can survive a nuclear exchange. In fact, the whole planet cannot survive a nuclear exchange. So there's absolutely no reason in the world for Obama, the Peace Prize winner, to be arming a country right next to Russia. What the hell is he thinking? People, if you make videos, put out a video about this. There's plenty of information on what's going on between Russia, the Ukraine, and the US. That's the ball game right there. No matter how much Fox News spins it to something else, it isn't that. And we cannot go down the road of war with Russia, period, or any other nuclear country, such as Iran. Apparently, if Iran is nuclearized, and not the president of Israel, Netanyahu, wants to come over to the US and start talking about the war between the US, Israel, and Iran, even though Iran hasn't been proven to do anything. They've done nothing. In their entire history, they've done nothing. But the US and Israel is determined to make an issue out of something that isn't there, just like over in Russia. It's not the only place. What about what's going on in Africa? Why are we over there fighting another group that the US has given weapons to fight another country long ago? And now we have to fight that group. In fact, we have bombed 37 different countries since Obama took office. 37. Who is the terrorist country? So one other issue I wanted to talk about was the 9/11 issue. Apparently, because 15 of the 19 hijackers were from Saudi Arabia, A few of the people around the world are wondering, what's the connection? Did Saudi Arabia actually have something to do with 9/11? So much has been talked about 9/11, the inside job, and what's going on. A few little peeps are coming out now about the truth about 9/11. But we're going to use the Tower of Truth, and we're going to just plain ask whether 9/11 was an inside job. In other words, the U.S. knew it was coming, had something to do with it, or both. Personally, I think this whole idea came from Cheney and Bush, Rumsfeld, and other war criminals around the world. Let's go and ask the Tower of Truth. Was 9/11 an inside job? Okay, so we'll do it just like we did last time. We'll use the red. We'll put it up here on the starting post. We'll take the red dye, put it into the canister. Make sure that the lines line up with the nodes, and then go ahead and fuse it. Alright, we're ready to roll. Let's do it. Okay, 5 up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we have to do the roll for the negative. Up is yes, down is no. So far we're at the highest level of yes you can get, but we still have one more roll. It's a no. It heads down to the no, and we'll find out. We have a 2. Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces from where we began. So there we have it, a roll telling us that 9/11 was an inside job. The last time we did this, it said it was not an inside job. This isn't saying it's a perfect inside job. It looks like it is complicated. Many players in the game. But according to the Tower of Truth, 9/11 was an inside job. Alright, down in the description box I have 3 videos showing you World War II, parts of World War II. Whether or not the U.S. is going down the path, the same path that Germany did in the 1930s prior to World War II. So I put on 3 videos that pretty much should tell you whether we are or aren't. It looks pretty close. It looks like Homeland Security is more like the Gestapo, and it looks like the spy agency is more like the SS. It is very close, the U.S. and Germany pre-World War II. Go ahead and watch the videos. There's hours and hours of them. You can watch a couple of shorter ones if you do the last 2, but the first one is the long one. It's pretty in detailed. So go make your own decision and let me know what you think. What do you guys think? 9/11 an inside job? Till next time.